Friday, August 8th, Otter Ferry. Our vanguard has crossed the Scamander unchallenged and remains hidden on the southern bank of the river. Their assault will begin 2 hours after midnight against Shiver's right flank, at the same time the Madrigal garrison throws open the Gate of Storms and attacks her from the front. But I won't be anywhere near Madrigal when this happens. An hour before the main attack, a small group of men and I will head in the opposite direction and strike at the enemy camp alone, hoping to divert forces and attention from the city before the real battle begins. The plan is to fight our way across a bridge and into the captured village of Comfort. From there, we'll locate the enemy camp and create as much of a diversion as possible. Every thrall that remains in the camp to deal with us is one less that our main force must hack to pieces at Madrigal.
Story-wise, then, we're getting closer to the main goings-on of the war. In the myth story, we're like these grunts in a fantasy war, with these powerful magician leaders slinging magic at each other while we're kind of stuck fighting in the trenches.
Watch out for those goals.
It's really reminiscent of the Black Company books by Glenn Cook, and I'm pretty sure Bungie has come out and said that those books were one of the inspirations for the story.
Step aside!
Yes, sir.
Let's let the archers soften up these goals a little bit. And stop. Got some friendly fire damage on... who is this?
Sir?
Jan. So yeah, we have lots of warriors in this mission. It's very nice for dealing with these goals. We don't have any dwarves or journeymen, so we don't get those veterans from the previous mission. We do have archers, though, so we have all our archer veterans, and they'll come in handy.
We're on it.
Hey!
Boy, Jan is kind of getting hazed there by the other
And
archers.
stay down.
Hang in there, Jan. We are definitely going to take casualties on this mission. Unlike the first two missions, well, I suppose it's possible to get through this one with 0 casualties on heroic difficulty, but it probably means you're playing very conservatively. Or at least more conservatively than I'm going to play. That warrior's about to bite it as well. He had 2 goals ganging up on him. Goals are no match for a warrior one-on-one, but I should have been paying closer attention to how my units were distributed in that fight.
Yes.
Well, let's move forward and see. Looks like just a couple of goals guarding the bridge. Maybe they'll let us get close enough to damage them. There we go. Can we get that one too? No, not quite. He's smarter.
Yes.
Right, so we don't have anybody close enough yet to see what's on the other side of this bridge. There's a whole fog of war thing going on here, so let's take one of our less wounded warriors and send him to have a look. Good old Cillian, he'll tell us what's going on. If he can get past his friends here. So we at least have some soulless to deal with. Let's move our archers up. Maybe we can take a shot at them. Yes, look. Tasty warrior. Oop. Little flaw in my plan there. Some friendly fire. But maybe we can still pick one of them off.
That was mine!
There we go. Can we get the other one? Unfortunately, he has a lot of friends. There's not a great deal of just generalized unit AI in Myth, but there usually is a lot of scripting baked into each of these maps
Yes, sir.
to control how each type or group of enemy units reacts to your units. And one of the things you'll often encounter is that they'll charge up on you when your back is turned or when you're engaged with other enemies. So these enemies probably aren't going to give us free shots at them with our archers. They can just scoot back out of range. But if we were to just cross the bridge and then engage one of the groups at the base of the bridge here, the other groups would almost certainly join in and attack us from the side or from behind. I think what we're going to do, well, Let's bring Cillian back. He's done his community service for today. Let's get our other warrior group up here. We may be able to break out to one side or the other. Let's try the left. We can't really maneuver well on the bridge because of pathfinding issues, so we just need to get over the bridge as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Then I guess go from there.
Got it.
So let's send a couple of these guys to harass the Solus, and the rest on those Thrall.
Casualty.
Come on, archers, hurry up. Let's get some separation from those other Solus.
We're on it.
Okay.
Yes.
Casualty.
Yes, sir.
Looks like we're going to sacrifice an interesting number of our warriors.
Yes.
Let's dance as long as we can.
Yes, sir.
Casualty.
Let's get them.
Meanwhile, our first warriors are running off after some Solus, which will probably float out into the river. If that happens, only my archers will be able to get them. We're doing pretty well so far.
Yes.
Okay, you human shields, come back here. Let the archers clean up.
Yeah.
We lost 3 warriors out of that group and 1 warrior out of the other.
Casualty.
What? Who just died? Oh, phooey. There's a Solus in the river. Heroes for you.
Your order, sir.
That was mine.
Alright, let's let the warriors get some hits in. I think we've lost enough warriors that I'm going to put them all into the same group. Okay. Now we've got another group of bad guys left to deal with over here.
Got it.
So let's go do that, if they don't run away.
Got it.
Stand clear.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Dance, warriors, dance!
Got it. Yes, sir.
I should have put those warriors in a spread formation, shouldn't I? Well, anyway, we showed those Solus.
Yes.
The remaining thrall should be easy pickings.
Yes!
Let's get them.
Alright, now that we've crossed the bridge successfully, we need to pick back up on our main mission, which is to find this much larger enemy force and draw them back to the bridge.
Yes.
We're probably not going to be in any shape to actually fight them. Although, so far, all our archers are still with us, but we've lost 5 warriors. Let's head toward the road here.
Yes.
It would really be nice to have a journeyman right about now. Actually, let's take our most wounded guys. Is that all of them? Yeah, basically those
Yes, sir.
3. Let's send them back here to keep an eye on the bridge.
Yes, sir.
The rest will stick with the archers.
Got it.
So we're going through an abandoned
Your orders,
town
sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
Kinda creepy. Is that a light on?
Yes, sir. Yes.
We have a dot on the radar. What's this? A unit we haven't seen before. A white. According to their description, they have an anguish so singular that it racked their bodies even in unlife. That sounds great. Let's not let them get too close to us. There seem to be several surrounding us. This will probably be another case where if we attack, they run away, and when we turn our backs, they come up behind us.
We're moving.
Oh hey! Look what happened to that one. He popped.
Hell was that?
So, yeah, that's what whites do.
Casualty.
Oh, and I think... yeah, the guys I sent back to the bridge, they just got whited.
What the hell was that?
Well, I had good intentions with them. Shows what intentions are worth, I guess. So what happens when a white blast hits you is it's damage, of course,
Yes, sir.
but then it will also paralyze you for a bit. So if it doesn't kill you outright, it can still pretty much ruin your day. And these white chunks that go bouncing around, these can paralyze you too, and the big ones will do damage. I don't think it's been demonstrated yet, but goal units can pick up stuff from the battlefield and throw it at you.
Yes, sir.
And that includes these white chunks, so in some circumstances you have to be wary of goals toting those around, especially in multiplayer.
Outside.
And you can't ever see what a goal is carrying until he throws it, which makes things suspenseful.
Yes.
This is where having veteran archers is
Yes,
nice,
sir.
because we definitely don't want to let those things get much closer.
Yes, sir.
You can see that there's some temporary terrain deformation that happens when a white pops. That's kind of neat. There's a lot of these buggers.
Stand clear. Yes. Step aside.
Looks like Night of the Living Dead out here.
Got it.
Well, they really don't like pointy things, do they? I guess that's understandable.
Yes, sir.
Quite a few of them behind us still, which may make coming back to the bridge a little problematic. Let's clear them out for a bit before moving on. Hopefully my archers will refrain from shooting each other. Okay. Is that pretty good for now? Maybe just one or two more. By the way, all this white shooting is a good demonstration of the fact that projectile hits in Myth aren't predetermined. The shooter predicts the target's path and shoots the projectile, and it's possible for the target to dodge out of the way and not get hit. Or in this case, kind of shamble out of the way. Beautiful. Alright. That's enough dilly-dallying around. Let's find that enemy army.
We're moving.
I guess we'll just keep easing on down the road here.
Yes, sir.
Just some goals that doesn't quite look like the army we're looking for. Well, let's head in that direction, in case they're like the vanguard of the enemy. Oh wait, what's that? Bunch of soulless.
Yes.
And a bunch of other stuff. I believe that's probably them. Let's get our archers started back, just in case we need white clearance.
Here they come. Let's get back across the bridge.
Yep, there it is.
Yes, sir.
Run for your lives! Ow.
Stand clear.
The unfortunate thing about having to use archers to clear whites is that archers are already the slowest guys on my team. Every time they have to stop and shoot, they just get slower.
Yes. Got it.
But I think we've got a pretty good lead on the bad guys. The only ones we're really going to have to worry about catching us are the ghouls. And so far it seems like the ghouls are kind of roadblocked by the slow units in the enemy army, so that's good. Well, got a white in the road ahead of us. Not a problem. We just need to make sure that we don't get surprised by a white popping out from behind a house.
Yes, sir.
Hey, move it. Yes.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
What are these dots? All whites? All whites. Except for some ghouls over there. Need to keep an eye on those. That's quite a white party they have going on over there. Let's not get our warriors too close to that. Archers, though. This should be entertaining. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Let's get the warriors in between the ghouls and the archers. And we have a white standing on the bridge. Of course. Hopefully we don't have one submerged in the river. That one doesn't qualify. I think all we have to do is pop this guy on the bridge and then we're home free. Ooh, actually, let's pop the one that's in the middle of the ghouls, if we can. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Hey, move it.
Just a few more pokes. Oh well. Oh! There we go.
Yes.
Okay, while I was fooling around with that one, of course, one was sneaking up behind us. And we have some thrall to deal with.
Step aside.
I think we're still looking pretty good.
That was mine.
Alright. No, don't go fight them. Dummies.
Got it.
We just need to run across the bridge. Alright, I think we made it. Did okay casualty-wise. If I hadn't sent those 3 wounded warriors back, they would probably still be with us. Lesson learned. In the Legion, we need to stick together. So, yeah, did pretty good with the archers. No casualties, lots of damage and kills. 4 of them are the heroes for this level, so I'm building up a pretty sizable set of veteran archers. I was a little spendy with the warriors. 5 died in the big fight, which I pretty much expected, and then 3 sent to their death by me. I'm sure when I review the film, it'll be white behind my lines that got him. Oh well, not theirs to reason why, just theirs to do and die. In any case, we completed our mission at Madrigal and drew off the enemy forces, so hopefully that will have made a difference in the main battle. Maybe we'll find out in the next level.
Here they come. Let's get back across the bridge. We're moving. Yes. Yes, sir.
Casualty.